Well, it has happened, and for the third time. Silvertone 7039, I believe it's from 1941 or 42. I don't know. Let me double check that. Yeah, I believe that's right. Today is Sunday, the 19th, I believe. I don't know. I'll have to look at my calendar. We finally got this thing put together today. It looks better than what I expected. Actually does look better than I expected. When you got parts all broke down and everything, and then you're looking at them all separate, you don't really, you can't see the entire picture, just segments at a time. We managed to get her all nice and smoothed out. Trim's all complete. The glass is all polished up, or the dial glass. The buttons and the knobs are all set, ready to go. All the bars were put on this morning. The speaker cloth has been on there for a while, a few days anyway. We got it finally put in today. Let's get over here and give you a shot from the other side. Yes, she's a looker too. Let me spin her around and we'll give you a look at the back side. There we are. Back's all put on. Everything tied in. We even got around to adjusting the trimmers on the back for the antennas. Over here, she's ready to go for a test drive. So let me transfer it over to the other bench and we'll give it a shot. Hang on. Alright, I think we got her all in place, and hopefully you can see everything that goes on and hear everything that goes on. So what we're going to do is power it up. We're going to flip it to the spread band, and we're going to see if we can do anything without a long wire, just only on the plate antenna that's in the top of the radio. So we're going to wait for it to warm up. Let's see what we're doing here. Okay, 650 calicoms. Okay, let's see if we get it. I think this is an all day 31 meter band. I think it's all day. There's something drifting in and out right there. She's starting to come in. Sun was pretty brilliant today. Okay, that's it for that. Drop down to the C band, or the C Chingaso, and this is shortwave 2. Go back the other way, see if we find anything. It's probably a little too early. It's about almost 5. There's some ham there starting up. A Bible preaching station.
May the peace of God which passes all understanding, in hearts and minds, and the knowledge and love of God.
Another Bible preaching station.
The second said no, preferred to analyze the mistakes of his brother.
Another one. I think that might be one.
Will be a part of our worship service today. To learn more about
and there's a spiritual purpose, and that's the purpose.
Alright, that's chilling out now. That's one starting to drift in. There's another one. We won't get nothing here until maybe in the morning sometime. Maybe a little later. Okay, that's it for that. Let's drop it down to the B. Shortwave 1, or what some would call the police band. WWV is starting to make its way in. Something there starting to move in. Now most of this dial is going to be nothing. From about 3.5 up, you'll probably get something, but it'll be in the evenings. Should get nothing down here. Maybe below 1.8 to 1700 maybe, if any. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Okay. We'll broadcast.
And we're going to be tuned into that, watching her a lot. So I think that that's good. That we all.
No, we got a problem.
I think that's out of Phoenix.
On the WNBA store site, and
I don't know.
have the hoodie.
Yeah, we're getting some gusty winds today. I mean, like real gusty. That's our, used to be our East Penn affiliate out of Prescott Valley. It's now Classic, I guess. It's going to be the time of the day and the drifties are going to come in.
Must be born of water and of the spirit. Other than that,
stage, providing a contrast to Biden, than not to have him on the stage at all. In a binary, Joe Biden's entire...
Extensively in her book, D-Trans, True Stories of Escaping the Gender Ideal.
lots of things that are unnecessarily expensive. Rube Goldberg treatments for conditions.
And that's it. Now, I want to reiterate that all that stuff we got on the short band area, shortwave bands, we got without an external antenna. So, let's check out the boost assembly.
with alacrity from the center. The number of votes that drop off from Trump to RFK Jr. is going to be a lot lower than the number of votes that drop off from Joe Biden to RFK Jr. For sure. I mean, by the way, all the time in sort of the liberal Jewish community, obviously, pretty clear. I'm in the Jewish community. I'm very, very Jewish. And many of the people that I know who are liberal Jews are still, for reasons that I find non-compelling,
it pumps it up, doesn't it?
To Donald Trump, but they really don't want to vote for Biden. And so what I've been telling them is, okay, stay home or vote for RFK. RFK is very pro-Israel. If that's your issue, and you care that much about it, do not give your vote to Joe. There's a reason Biden wants RFK Jr. off the stage. I would suggest that that's actually the number one reason why he's avoiding the presidential.
I've got the little mini box back here.
RFK Jr. is, by the polling
The wind's tearing up my dog.
party candidate since Ross Perot in 1996. Latest Fox News poll.
Carry Association exists to provide firearm education.
Put that in there. We're going to plug this into there if I can see what I'm doing.
39 for Biden, 38 for Trump. If you go back just a couple of weeks, the CNN poll has been 16, so does Quinnipiac. The idea that RFK Jr. should be excluded from the stage seems to me a signal error in judgment.
Put that back
I'm very
up.
much in favor of RFK Jr.
Go to defendfamily.com now.
Judge Napolitano here. Can you believe the chaos we're facing today? Government is out of control. Spending is out of control, and the dollar is dying. It's just a matter of time until digital money replaces cash. It's coming fast. So you need to get educated in other ways to invest and preserve the wealth you already have. Start now by calling Lear Capital.
Okay, let's tune it.
2400. Get their free report.
With us for All Things Considered. Story. Open daily 10 to 5. MUS naz.org.
There you go.
This is Arizona Public Radio, KNAU KPUB 91.7 Flagstaff, KNAD 91.7 Page, KNAG
It
90.3
pumps it
Grand
up,
Canyon,
doesn't it?
and
Yeah.
KNAQ 89.3 Prescott. With translators
Okay.
K277AR Cottonwood
What else
and
were we going to do with
K274AY
that?
Page. You can listen on.
Let's turn that down. Get it over there. Shut that down. Pull the plug on that. Yeah, let's see. I suppose we could do an evening scan out here, shortwave only. See what we can do without a long wire. It'll probably get a little bit.
Working together, we can be prepared. Learn more at aps.com/wildfire safety.
Gardening in the mountains can be challenging. For local tips and tricks, tune in
Boy,
to
that-
Mountain Gardener with Ken Lane.
You'll find
That
the
works
best
great.
selection
Okay.
of big, bold
Well,
evergreens
there
in
we
garden centers right now.
are.
Privacy. How do you screen that neighbor's debris pile?
1941 or
Privacy around the hot
42,
tub decorates that
Silvertone,
secret garden field. You'll be part of
7039.
this week's show.
This is the
Mountain
third
Gardener
one
three
of
times
the
every weekend, every
type that
Saturday and
we've
Sunday
done
at 8
so
in the
far.
morning. And again, at
They've
11
all
on Saturdays on the Talk of the Quad
been done
Cities,
in a similar
KQNA.
fashion. Maybe different cloths on each one, but definitely the boost assemblies has been enhanced on all of those.
A search continues in a mountainous
The
part
tone
of
is
northern
a brilliant
Iran after
setting
some top
when you
officials
turn it
went
on.
missing.
A helicopter that was carrying Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi and his foreign minister disappeared. There were 3 helicopters
Goes
and
from
a
down
convoy.
to
They
a
were returning
lower
from a
tone.
meeting in Azerbaijan.
Fox's Trey Yates.
Intermediate
2
tone.
of the helicopters returned to Iran,
Brilliant
but the one
tone.
carrying the Iranian president did not. Rapper Sean Diddy Combs posting an apology on social media after a 2016 video shows him beating his
If I do
girlfriend at the
a
time.
later scan, let's say it's around 7 o'clock, I'll append it to this one. Otherwise, thanks for watching.
Had to ask God for his mercy.
Okay, this short little clip is going to be about how to get the push button set for your preset. You can use it for the broadcast or AM, or you can use it for any one of the other bands, because these are mechanical. They are not electronic. In order to set the push button, you have to remove the button from the shaft, and back in there, inside there, you'll see a screw back in there. You'll have to get your face down here in order to see it. If it's setting on a short table or whatever, you're going to have to get it up on a high table so that you can get close to eye level on it. Or if you can manage doing it, now I'm 74 years old, so you don't want to go down too low. So what you do with that screw is you take a regular screwdriver, flat blade, and you put it in the slot, in the thing, and back it off about a turn and a half or so. Doesn't have to be a great deal. That will loosen the little slip ring that's on the other end of the shaft underneath the tuner. And on the tuner there's going to be like a flat blade like this. It runs the length of the tuner, and it's going to be turning like this or like that, like this or like that, in relationship to wherever it is on the dial. And that ring is going to butt up against it once you get that screw loose, and you push that shaft in after you got your station where you want it to be, and that slip ring is going to orient in that same degree setting that bar is. And then what you're going to do is tighten the screw back up. Now, when you tighten the screw back up, you don't need to lock it down or torque it down like you're tightening head bolts. Just snug it up and then give it just another 1/8 of a turn or 1/16 of a turn. You don't want to warp anything back in there that you're going to cause some warpage. So here we go. We've got the screw loose. Yeah, got a screw loose back there. We're going to take this. Let me get this rocked up a little bit more so you can see the dial. Now you're going to set your dial. Let's say you want to set it for a shortwave deal. Now, what's going to happen is, since this thing is mechanical, it's not going to be precise. I mean, you're not going to hit it right dead on. So actually what this does is it moves it so you don't have to crank on the darn tuning knob 2 or 3 or 4 turns to get it to the area you want to get the station at. But you can get relatively real close to it by pushing this. Well, you can't see it now. I'm going to make it back here. By pushing this shaft in, and hold it for a second, and then ease it out a little bit. Spin the screw back to its snug position. If I can hit the slot. And then give it just a tad bit more. And then put your knob back on. Okay. And now, when you tune off and you're down over there somewhere, you want to get back over here, and it's going to get you close. And then if it's off a little bit, kick it back or forth, until you dial in a good reception on it. And that's how you set each of those. There's no adjustments for these booster settings. So there you have it. Hope that helps you.